Oh boy. Only 12 hours till the next mission, Kupo. I guess I'll take a look around like everyone else. It can't hurt to know your enemy. The upcoming level 23 mission should be a breeze. Oh boy. We got some shenanigans. It's kind of weird not being at Academia. VIP suite. VIP suite. Black Tiger. A fairly fancy brand of Militesi whiskey that has considerable resale value. Okay. I guess. Tiz's Prayer. A gift from Tiz that grants Class 0 special protection in times of need. Okay. I guess that's cool, huh? Accessories. Phantoma. Alright, I'm gonna go use the facility. I'll be back. So even though we're here at Ingram, it pretty much works pretty much like it would be at Academy. You have events and tasks that take time and, you know, all that. So there's 3 events in this room, but if you leave the room, they disappear. So if you want to get them, you make sure you don't leave the room.
I don't like it one bit. We were just in the thick of it, and now suddenly, here we are, on standby, stuck in the middle of enemy territory? This has got to be the stupidest order ever!
Uh-oh. High potion. We get a different bell sound thing. Kind of funny.
What?
What? Oh, did you come all the way over here just to exasperate my irritation? How thoughtful of you.
What's wrong? You're all pensive.
I was just wondering, why did they want to give us this room?
Hmm?
Observe our surroundings, Sync. The barred windows, the guarded exits.
Maybe it's a guest room. There's running water in here. It's nice.
Perhaps.
Next potion.
How may I enlighten you?
Queen Andoria not only governs the kingdom of Concordia, but she also serves the Azure Dragon Crystal. Having such a variety of responsibilities must be rather trying.
Can I help you?
I got super scared when they brought us here after they called a ceasefire. At first I thought they were tricking us, but there's no way a room this cushy could be a trap. Oh, of course not. Remy!
I'm a little tired.
You don't look so good. You should get some rest. I'll stay here with you.
That's okay. You wanted to see what's out there, didn't you? But thanks. You're still the kind Machina I always knew.
Not really. It's just that looking around Milites won't fix anything. That's all.
Uh-oh. Are you blushing?
If you're healthy enough to tease me, then you're fine.
I'll just take a little break here.
Yeah. I'll rest for a bit, too.
Elixir.
Can I help you?
Oh, don't go fretting over me now. I suppose my body's just not used to breathing in all of this militessi air. That's all.
What's up?
It's plain as day that Rem isn't feeling well, so why won't she admit it? Doesn't she know that all I want to do is help her? Join the club, sir. Report to me before you leave the hotel. We may be under a ceasefire, but that doesn't mean you're free to do whatever you like. Make sure you see all the events you want to see. Machina, do you have a sec? It's Taquito! The Commandant wants to speak with you. The Commandant? But what could he want with me? Your guess is as good as mine. Only one way to find out, then.
I understand you wanted to talk to me?
Well, I thought long and hard about whether I should inform you of this or not. And perhaps I may regret doing so, considering the current circumstances.
Sir, what is this about?
It's about your brother.
Dun-dun!
I understand that you're not satisfied with the information you've received about his death. I've been informed that you've recently made inquiries pertaining to your brother's death.
I can't find any records about the mission my brother was on that day.
As I'm sure you've guessed by now, he was killed in the line of duty while completing a top-secret mission.
My brother on a top-secret mission?
Class Zero's involvement in the Capital Liberation Campaign was highly classified. Even I didn't know until the last minute. Therefore, it suddenly became necessary to dispatch a liaison between Class Zero and Operation HQ. The liaison that was chosen turned out to be your brother.
That's why he was so far out on the front lines?
Yes. Your brother died because of Dr. Aracia and Class Zero. You could even go so far as to say they were the ones who killed him.
What?
He was originally assigned to a different mission, but Class Zero took him for their own use and sent him to his death. It was unnecessary. Your brother didn't have to die.
They killed my brother?
Class Zero and the Doctor's objectives remain a mystery to us. That is why we assigned you there, to monitor their actions. But to think there was such a connection between you and Class Zero. If it is too hard on you to be with them and fulfill your mission, I'll pull some strings to get you assigned to a different class. Of course, then it will fall to Rem Tokimi alone to monitor them.
No! Please wait! I can't leave Rem alone with them. I mean, for one thing, I don't think Rem could spy on her own classmates. She's too kind-hearted for that. I'll remain on my assignment in Class Zero.
Oh, such courage. Just what I'd expect from Kunagiri's brother. If you see anything suspicious, report it right away.
Right. Brother, I swear to you, they took you away from me, but I will become stronger than any of them. I lost you, and my memories of you. But I will never lose Rem. I will protect her, no matter what.
You're being manipulated, sir. Hotel Armada. There's a savity point. Let's see. Six AP for Miss Sink. Untouchable. Deuce. You can't change assignment. That's funny. See if we can upgrade any. Boost. Designed to support physical offensive specialists, the spell was ultimately limited to SP rank holders because of difficulties employing the spell in the field. Duration. It's already maxed out. Because they get switched out, so that's probably why you can't really change dealios. Cure. Protect. Asuna. Raise. Whoa. Avoid. Not really a big fan of the avoid spell, honestly. Fire Rock. Although the spell was developed soon after Blizzard Rock, because Central Command deemed the fire version more effective against the Empire, more units have equipped Fire Rock by the time the war has ended. Not even sure what that is exactly, but... Cast time. Got plenty of red Phantoma, that's for sure. Firebomb and such. Missile. Speed. Blizzard Rock. Sorcery strengthened the spell by increasing its magic density at the sacrifice of homing capabilities unique to the missile class, and thus the spell employs a slightly different firing system. Does it now? Isn't that an exciting piece of business? Yes, it is. Lightning. Thunderbomb. Okay. Dropping a save is what we're doing today. Uh-oh.
Hello, Kupo. Mog and Orderly Arya are still on duty, so we're here to back you up, Kupo. Talk to Mog if you would like to use Academia facilities, Kupo.
Okay.
What is it?
Have you already had the chance to explore Ingram? It's actually quite lovely for a Militesi city. There's only 5 areas. If I could learn to count, that'd be great. Okay. Are you doing the BB dance?
Is something wrong?
I'm not supposed to talk.
The hell?
Why not?
We won't get angry with you. You can speak freely.
Tell him, Mr. Mullet.
Yes, really.
Finally! We're done with the charade! Thank you! I can breathe normally now. So now what?
There you go.
On second thought, maybe you'd better stay quiet.
Stay quiet? You frickers just got done telling me that I could speak freely. Why don't you try keeping your damn word, frickin' cadets?
Who told you not to talk?
Oh, my ma. She was pleading all frickin' tearfully and such. She was all like, please don't open your mouth in front of people. Some frickin' mom, huh? But Class 0, man. Such big frickin' hearts. It sure is hella nice to have you guys around.
I think your mother may have been right.
We get a high potion.
Need something?
Can I freaking help you or something? Same stuff. I guess we could buy some more potions, though. I mean, we got plenty of Kizash, so... Hey, where'd you get that freaking pendant from? I've been looking all over the freaking place for that freaking thing. Ooh, what a freaking relief. Here, I'll freaking trade you this for it. You guys are O freaking K in my book. Hey, how come we don't freaking talk more? We should freaking hang out when we freaking get back. Of course, I added that last freaking, but you know how it goes. Oh boy. We get a lot of fortified rations, don't we? Is that an accessory, or is it just not in the inventory? Arya's amulet, there it is. Token made at Arya's insistence that prevents burn, freeze, and shock. Nice. That could be cool.
Kupo?
Would you like to use any of Academia's facilities, Kupo? So yeah, you can use the combat simulator here somehow. Stand by until assembly. That's basically, you know, skip to mission time. Whatever.
What is it?
Boy, am I glad to see you guys. I was sure that you were being locked up somewhere. Hey, if you need any supplies, I'll be happy to sell you some of mine. It's all military issue, though, so don't go telling anyone you got it from me, okay? I think this is basically the armor, right? If anyone asks, you didn't get anything from me. Uh-huh. Nothing we really need, though. How you doing? A couple hours ago, we were practically at each other's throats, and now you just waltz right over and strike up a conversation. You've got a lot of nerve. Dude, I've kicked so many of your asses, like, you don't even know. Wait, are you seriously the Dominion cadets everyone's talking about? But you're nothing but a group of little kids. Tell that to all the Imperial soldiers we've torn apart. You've heard of our General Bashtar, haven't you? I mean, he's only the most talented Maditech armor pilot in all of Militus. Shut up, man. I bet you think we're all just a bunch of evil invaders, don't you? Well, you're wrong, kid. That's just the propaganda talking. Pretty much. They probably brainwashed you into thinking that we're all a bunch of barbarians and that Marshal Alstein is some kind of crazed dictator. Well, believe what you will, but it ain't true. The truth is, our crystal's light is faded year by year, and our population is dwindling. Only the upper crust are living in any kind of comfort, and they don't care about us common folk. The rest of you just sit back and watch as our people die of starvation. Marshal Alstein is the only one who even cares about this forsaken nation of ours. That's why we fight. If no one else is going to help us, then we just have to help ourselves. Even if that means taking what isn't ours. You'd be doing the same thing if you were in our shoes. I don't know about that. But there's no point in trying to explain ourselves to a bunch of Reds. We'll never see eye to eye, no matter what. Just get out of here. Ether. I'm just a Red, apparently. This ceasefire is great and all, but it's not solving our energy crisis. We'll see how long it lasts.
What?
So, this is the infamous Militesi Empire. A whole lot different than I imagined. There's graffiti! Not sure what that says, but I think it says Lancer is the most awesome streamer that ever lived. And then this one says, screw Newfie. Wow. Apparently someone's not a big Newfie fan. That's a shame. I wonder why someone with the General's unsurpassed skills and noble upbringing wouldn't have made his mark a little sooner. I heard that you Dominion demons were wandering around the capital, but here you are, in the flesh. Looks like rumors were true after all. Looks like it.
What?
What? Hey, which way back to the hotel? This place is like one giant labyrinth, yo. You Reds have got it good. I'm not even looking at them. I bet you never had to suffer a day in your life. Starvation isn't just an aching in your stomach, it eats away at your heart. Uh-oh. Something's about to happen.
Ugh. It really stinks in here.
Piet.
Huh?
Is that a Chrono Trigger reference?
You Rubrum folk reek of crystal. I can't stand it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Unlike we Militesi, you're like lapdogs to your crystal. I'm getting nauseous just breathing the same air.
Hey! You want a piece of this, yo?
You say you work for the good of the crystal, then bare your fangs during a ceasefire? You animals.
Oh my god!
Stop. Don't listen to him.
I'll take on as many Rubrum dogs as they throw at me.
You say we're the lapdogs for the crystal. But I'd say you make a much better pet for Sid.
What did you say?
What happened to your emperor who sustained this realm? Why do you follow Sid so blindly?
How dare you speak of Marshal Sid that way?
Huh. Should have known not to try reasoning with a lapdog. Let's go.
Yeah. Curse you, Red Scourge of the Empire.
High potion.
This isn't a game, kid!
Heal back, you crystal-loving curs. So that Arya's amulet was actually the promised accessory that you get for talking with an orderly back at the Fountain Courtyard a while back. So... Alright, what else we got going on around here? We got a truck. We get in the truck? Nope. How you doing, sir? Say, who's that girl in front of the hotel? She isn't another one of your Reds, is she? Even you Reds know who the Bashtars are, right? You know, like the Brigadier General. They're one of the most prestigious families in all of Militus. I wouldn't know. Anyway, I work security for a number of government officials, so I find myself at Imperial HQ pretty frequently, and inside they've got a huge portrait of the Bashtar family. The thing is, the girl outside the hotel looks just like the Brigadier General's late sister. Wait, how could I compare one of the Bashtars with a filthy Red? Oh, forgive me, General. Let me get a high potion. It's probably just a coinkydink, but still, the resemblance is uncanny. So yeah, there is also a task here, but it's pretty unrealistic to do at this point. It's not impossible, but it would take hours of grinding. So, you know, because you need it's what I mentioned before. You need a character with 255 attack. So, unless you want to spend a lot of time grinding, I wouldn't bother with it. It's better to do on a second playthrough. So the thing is, if you plan to complete it on a second playthrough, don't accept it, because you can only accept it once per save file. So you would actually have to start a new game. In a second playthrough, you still wouldn't be able to actually access it. So yeah, your red leaders must be mad to send a bunch of kids like you to fight on the front lines, and you say we're the inhuman ones. How you doing, sir? Doing alright, man?
Not to give the Empire credit, but this is some town, huh?
How do you mean?
Well, the Empire doesn't use magic in daily life like we do in the Dominion. But then, how did they build a city like this?
They have their MAs in lieu of magic.
Well, yeah, I get your point, but still.
Before we came here, Queen told me that MAs also use power drawn from the crystal and convert its magic-like properties into energy.
Oh.
So in a way, you can say this land was built with the power of crystals, just like ours was.
Yeah, that does make sense. You and Queen are so smart.
High potion.
Yeah?
And here I thought that Militus was a crystal-free society. What with how much they criticize Rubrum for being overly reliant on ours, because that's not hypocritical at all. Nope. Not at all. Here. Okay, shut up, dude. There's a truck there, so... I remember going up against those 4 champions of yours back in the day. You know, you kids remind me of them in a lot of ways. Because we whip that ass? Be honest with me, kid. Between our impressive technology and your magic spells, which do you think really has the advantage? Sure, your magic can be pretty potent, but only in the hands of a good caster, right? Plus, the older you get, the weaker your spells become. Not terribly efficient, huh? We definitely win in terms of accessibility. Of course, the Magitech armor requires a bit of finesse to pilot well, but just about anyone can pick up one of our weapons and use it. In that sense, I'd say we got you beaten in quantity, too, although it seems like your numbers are growing like crazy lately. Then again, we'd never stoop so low as to deploy a bunch of kids, so I think it's a clear-cut victory in terms of morality. Ether. Don't get mad at me, I'm just speaking the truth. If you want to be upset, then blame the sick leaders of your country who decided to raise teens to be killers. I don't know about that. You cadets may be treated like kings back at that little school of yours. But this is Milites. You brats don't get any privileges here. Well...
You okay?
I can't say I ever expected to find myself in the Imperial capital. At least not like this. It's Cater!
Gil, for your thoughts?
Oh. This is our first time in Militats, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's deja vu. I just feel like I know this place.
Maybe you saw a picture at the Crystarium.
No. I'm not Queen. I don't read stuff.
You should at least read our mission briefs.
She don't read stuff. Oh, high potion.
What?
What? I swear this place feels so familiar. It's more than just seeing the same thing. It's like I've experienced all of this before. What could that be about? Uh-oh. What was that?
Who's that? That's an intel officer. What would a Rubrum intel officer be doing here? I was pondering very much the same thing. Perhaps he too is accompanying the Chancellor. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Okay. Is that Section 4?
Not Section 4. Colony Wars for the PS1. What the beep? Marshal Alstein chose the path of war in order to save our waning white tiger crystal. Everything he decides is for the good of our nation. All hail our benevolent leader. I don't know about that. Lady Kun-Mi was a great admirer of Marshal Alstein's. It was thanks to her brilliance that we were able to complete development on the Marshal's ingenious crystal jammer. I remember playing a demo of it way back in the day. It was pretty fun. Thank you for following, Rinbello. So here's the task that we're not gonna do, because it takes forever. Clement. The cadets from the Dominion you are, yes? Bearing word from Her Royal Highness Queen Andoria, I have come. Your full potential one of you must attain. Such is her wish. To Her Majesty's request you will acquiesce, no? Flex for Her Majesty. Max out one cadet's attack for Clement. To its highest level, one classmate's strength you must raise. The worth in you the Queen perceives, to see I too desire. So, yeah. Save that for a second playthrough. Otherwise, it'll just take forever to grind that high at this point. Betray Her Majesty's high expectations you do. She was not only intelligent, but compassionate too. I suppose she still maintained a strong human consciousness, seeing as she had only been a lessee for a short time. Mega Man X5. Arguably the worst game in the series. We just started Chapter 4. As a Red, you probably don't know this, but there's one man in Militus more powerful than our lessee, Marshal Alstein. You probably remember Lord Nimbus, the White Tiger lessee who wiped out that pathetic excuse for a fortress you called Togareth, and gave your Zhuyu a run for his gill. Lady Kun-Mi is our Secundus lessee, and it was her power that made possible the realization of Marshal Alstein's ingenious crystal jammer. Favorite X game? Probably 1 or 2. Though X8 was actually really good. Come to think of it, I wonder where Lady Kun-Mi had disappeared to. I heard she went to assist with the invasion of Lorica, but I don't think she's returned. No matter though, Marshal Alstein can activate the jammer all by himself. He doesn't need to depend on lessee for help. I bet you Reds don't know what it's like to live unbound by the crystal. High potion! We don't need lessee. As long as we've got Marshal Alstein around, we'll be just fine. I don't know about that, man. You slaughter legions of my comrades, and then you stroll around these streets like a bunch of camera-toting tourists. You got a lot of nerve! That's a shame.
What's up?
How you doing, 8? Infiltrating that Magitech armor factory was bad enough, but to think that now we're being held in the Militesi capital. I know they call it a ceasefire, but it still doesn't feel right being in Militus. Sure, the Chancellor and the Commander may be here with us, but I can't get comfortable in enemy territory. You remember how tough that lessee we fought at the factory was, right? He was a lot tougher than the one we fought back at the Academy during the Liberation. I guess that just goes to show how much stronger the Primus Lacy are than their Secundus counterparts. We got lucky they called the ceasefire when they did. Mega Potion!
Don't forget to train.
Just make sure you're back at the hotel on time. Wait, you? Alright. So I think that's all we can do here for now. So I think we just want to head back.
Hmm? What is this?
Oh.
Well,
Machina? What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing.
I bet you're thinking about what the Queen told you.
That's none of your business.
Man, what's eating him?
No? He's got some problems.